Hello everyone, happy Halloween. My name is Michelle. Welcome to a special Halloween edition love reading. Please let me know in the comments box below if you enjoy this reading because it's a new format for me. Just testing this out, so please let me know how you like it. And if you do like it, I'll bring more of these in the future. Okay, I've got a couple of piles here in front of me. I've separated the court cards and I've separated all of the major arcana. What I'm going to be doing is pulling one card from the court cards to signify your energy for the fire signs for the month of November. And I'm also going to pull one for the person that you're thinking of in the month of November. And then I'm going to pull, these are all the major arcana from the tarot. I'm going to pull one for the overall energy and then we'll get stuck into the reading. Okay guys, let's get started. I'm going to pull one first for your energy. Okay, you're coming up as the King of Swords. Interesting energy, and remember this can be vice versa. So if you're not registering as the King of Swords, this might be the person that you're interested in. It could be vice versa. Let's take a look at the one for you, one for the person that you are focused on here. Fire signs. And we have the Queen of Wands, so that makes more sense. So this could be a vice versa reading. I could be talking about a female fire sign here that is perhaps being pursued or is in partnership with this King of Swords. Let's get one from the major arcana for the overall energy. I'm going to pull this one here. The Emperor. Okay, nice energy there. So this tells me that someone's stepping up. There is a leadership quality with the Emperor. And I feel that someone's taking control of the relationship. We'll see where this goes. The King of Swords could be an air sign, of course, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I'm actually feeling it as more of an energy. So fire signs. There's someone here that's going to make a choice. There's a decision being made. There's maturity, there's responsibility. This could be someone who's maybe a little bit older. Doesn't have to be though, but I do get a sense of purpose around this. This is someone who knows what they want. And this is someone who's not afraid to go out there and get it, even if there may be opposition to it. So let's check this out. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the World card. So for my fire signs, what do we have for the fire signs, please? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the month of November. What do we have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the month of November, please, spirit guides? Okay. Let's see the potential of this relationship, whether there's a possibility of commitment, what's working for the relationship, what's working against the relationship. What is it that you need to do, fire signs, to have this happen in your life, or to have this person come towards you? What the other person needs to do in order for this relationship to happen. And let's also take a look at the outcome. All right, I'm going to put the Emperor right in the middle. I'm going to pull all of these over, do things a little bit different. So we've got the Fool, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, we've got the Eight of Cups in reverse, we have the Ten of Wands, the Two of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Cups, lovely, and there's a King of Wands. So we've got a pair here. So I do feel like this is two fire signs actually, but one of you is coming across as the King of Swords energy. It could be male or female, of course. And I feel like this is the one that needs to be clear in their own mind about what they need to do here, whether to pursue this relationship, whether to take it further. When we talk about the Fool energy, I feel like someone needs to take a risk, take that leap of faith, get this going. This may be something that's just on the back burner. It's just kind of there in the background. You kind of know that you're interested in each other, but nobody's stepped forward yet. Fire signs. I do feel that there's a good chance of commitment in the future, because I do get that neither one of you want to be alone when you reach a certain age, let's put it that way. So there's an energy here of eventually making a commitment, or the possibility of a commitment, because you don't want to be alone. I feel like you're both reaching a stage in your life where you're doing okay career-wise. You've been working hard, you've probably been saving quite a bit of money. If you haven't, I feel you're well on your way. And I get the feeling here, fire signs, that you'll be in a position to make a commitment to this person. As long as someone steps forward, it just seems to me like there's so much potential here, but somebody is keeping the other at a distance. When we talk about the Eight of Cups coming up in the reverse, I do feel that you both know what you need to do to make this happen, but neither one of you has done it yet. At least one of you has to walk away from a relationship which has become stale, stagnant, or perhaps even toxic. An unhealthy relationship. It's reached its natural ending date, and I feel that at least one of you, perhaps both of you, need to step away or step out of another situation before you can move on to this one. It all seems like a bit of a struggle though with this Ten of Wands. Fire signs. But the point that rather than look at this as something to tackle, one more challenge, why not see this as a lessening of the load? Sure, I feel like initially stepping away or stepping out of another situation and stepping into a new one might seem a little bit daunting, but I think you have to look at it long term. I do feel that for you both, you have to focus on long-term happiness, what's going to bring you emotional fulfillment, rather than keep plodding along in a stagnant situation. There's a choice that needs to be made. Fire signs. One of you needs to step forward and be bold. Have the courage to step forward, take the risk, say what needs to be said here. There's obviously some emotional connection between you two. And what's holding you back here is really just maybe a little bit of apathy, maybe just a little bit of, perhaps because of being a little bit, this is obviously not the first relationship here, so you've probably been in a long-term commitment for a while and things have gotten quite comfortable. And so stepping out of that, doing something new is challenging, it's daunting. But I feel you're both up to it. I mean, I feel you're both fire signs. Come on now. You're used to taking risks. You're used to being the people that others look to when they're seeking someone who's going to take a risk, to be brave, to step out there and do the difficult thing, make the hard choice. I feel like the choice here is between something that has become stale or stagnant, but it's easy. The other is the harder road, but it's the road that leads ultimately to emotional fulfillment. But one of you here, and I feel it's the one that's coming up as the King of Swords energy and the Emperor. It's more of the masculine. Or if we're talking about same-sex relationship here, it's someone who is stepping into the role of being the lead, taking the lead in the relationship, coming up as the masculine energy here. So what I'm feeling is that someone needs to step up, make the more difficult choice, and not be afraid of it. The King of Wands coming out is good though, because I feel like someone is going to do just that. Whether they do it in the month of November, I hope that they do, obviously, but they still have to. I feel like there's people, I get opposition, possibly around family, especially if you're stepping away from a family role into something new. So there's going to be opposition there. But I do think that this is not a relationship that is going to be frivolous or short term. This is stepping away from something that you know has run its course and stepping into something that you know is going to stand the test of time. Of course, I also get an energy around this of needing to be aware of the difficulties in doing that kind of thing. And I think that that's what's holding you back. It's just the practicalities of it. It's weighing. It's weighing on your shoulders of the, well, where do we live? Which house do we sell? Do I need to leave my job? Is there going to be a job for me with where the other person is if they're at a distance? All of these kind of practical considerations. What about children, if there's children involved here? So there's a lot of practicalities, but I feel like the obstacles here are not insurmountable, and you both are able to tackle those challenges, because with the Emperor it tells me that you are someone, both of you I feel, are the Emperor energy. You're both up to it. You're both strong enough and you're very capable of handling any risk involved here, getting over the hump, if you will, and getting out the other side of some difficulties. All it takes is for somebody to make that first move, to step out there and say, yes, that's what I want. I refuse to be stuck in a situation I'm unhappy with. There might be money where you're at, there might be stability, but it's stability without emotional fulfillment. It's stability without passion. And I feel like with fire signs here, there's you're really wanting the passion. You're wanting to feel what makes you come alive, more of a vibrant energy around you. And you want to feel that again. You want to feel alive. You want to feel passionate about a person, passionate about life. That's why I feel like the two of you together, both wanting this energy, can tackle anything. I do. Let's take a look. I want to get one from the romance angels. Somebody's got to step up though. Make that first move. Because I get that you may not even be speaking with this individual. You seem to be, I'm picking up distance with that King of Swords. It's someone that finds it difficult to open up emotionally. But if you can't do that, if you feel like that's too much of a risk, opening up emotionally, perhaps you could open it up on something that feels more you. Whatever that means to you, but I feel like there needs to be communication. And communication is a strong point of the King of Swords. It's a fire sign here who's good with words. So why not use your talents to the best of their abilities here and to get this Queen of Wands energy into your life. Let's see. What's the message here for fire signs? Whoa, okay. Separation. Yeah, you're separated right now. You're separated, and that's the problem. You could be at a distance. You may even have to separate from other partners in order to be together. What else do we have for fire signs here? Fire signs. What do we have for fire signs? And this could be the one. Yeah, I truly feel like this relationship here, I feel on some instinctive level, on a more spiritual level, that this is the one that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment in the long term. Again, I don't feel short-term energy around this. But the problem is you're not together. You might even be with other people. So that's where we're sitting. I feel for November it's important to at least open up the lines of communication. I mean, all of this is not going to happen quickly. Obviously, this is going to take some time to sort out, to overcome the difficulties, the challenges with this relationship. But I feel the first step here with the Fool is taking a risk and reaching out and just saying, hey, I feel this way. What do you think? Something as simple as that. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, fire signs. Please enjoy the rest of your Halloween day. Hope you enjoy it. Take care tonight, of course, trick-or-treating. And if you would like to leave me a comment below, please do on this format. If you like the format, I'll do this style again. So guys, fire signs, please take care, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.